glad I waited until after the 6 sessions to do this assignment because my ideas around this are still in flux and they're still shifting. I feel like my role is more about teaching kids how to move through the world than it is about them learning a specific thing. At least that's how it felt during our 6 sessions. And it's just still such a shift for me from my previous 2 jobs. At Worldwide, we were still very explicitly teaching and wanting kids to learn very specific things about the environment. We did a lot of science experiments so that kids could really understand, like, for instance, what chlorophyll was and be able to see it. And Megan, I think, thought that we were being successful when our kids could then say those facts, regurgitate that information. That's what success was. That's a lot how public school is, right? Like, even coming from an art background, most art teachers are still looking for a certain given product. And even in the world of art, there's not a ton of flexibility. We want that certain thing. We have like a larger window of what's acceptable than, like, say, math or reading, but it's still not that big. Whereas with forest school, Cassie and I talked a lot in the beginning about what we want our overall mission to be, right? And we felt really strongly that we don't want to tell kids what they should be walking away with. That we want this to be more of a relationship that grows, and we want to be comfortable with them walking away with what they walk away with. They're going to take whatever they take from it. And actually, that's how all learning is. We just don't so readily accept it in other formats and other places. And it's just so lovely and interesting to me that, like, you can have a group of 5 kids and they can all do the same thing all day long. But what they really leave with is going to be something a little bit different for each of them. So, as leader, I think that my job is to make sure that they have a safe learning environment, emotionally safe learning environment where they feel comfortable to be able to explore new things, whether that be, making new friends, or whether it be learning to stand up for themselves, or whether it be a different way to move their body, whether it be exploring the bugs that are there, experimenting with new building materials, whatever it is. I want them to be in a safe environment so that they are able to take risks and explore new things, because I do think that that's when it's self-directed and when they're taking risks, like, those are things that they are going to remember. They're going to walk away with those things. So so I see my biggest role in the forest school classroom as making sure that they're safe, yes, physically, but also emotionally.